probably just gonna go to like PCC or maybe Valley College, depending on like where I'm living at the time. From there, I don't know. Like it just depends on like where I'm living, what I'm doing, like what I'm majoring in and stuff. And yeah, if I were a shoebox, or wait, which part of the shoebox would I be? I would be like when you're looking at the shoebox. Okay, when you're facing it, yeah, when you're facing it with like the lid and the label of like what shoe it is, I would be the bottom, no, the top like right corner under the lid. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, which shoe size? Converse, I'm like a 5, which would be like a 7 in girls. 7 to like 8, depending on the shoe. Like, but usually like a 7 or a 7.5. What's my favorite Disney princess, and which one do I relate to? My favorite would have to be Ariel, I guess. Yeah, because I always liked her. I don't know. Like, that was always The Little Mermaid, like, my show, and, like, I liked it. Rebecca, she knows, you know, we want to be a part of your world. I don't know which one I relate to. I guess Sleeping Beauty, because I like to sleep. So, she didn't like to sleep, she was put to... You get it. Okay, my dream car. I don't really like know cars, like all their numbers and stuff, like Michelle does. But I would have to say, I don't know if I'm covering, okay. I would have to say probably like a Ford Focus. I like those. Like just a like a car, you know? Like there's cars that are like sportsy or like really small or like big. Like I just want a car. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. But the Ford Focus, I think, is the one. If you were to be digitalized into any video game, which one would it be? Wow. Okay, I would say Halo, but that's a shooting game and there's not really like characters. Well, like there are, but like Master Chief, like whatever. So I think I would be in Sly Cooper, cause I don't know, it's fun and there's like little bears. Well, in the last one, and there was a Canadian moose. Okay, what did I do on Valentine's Day? Okay, my boyfriend will say I was supposed to be home early, like Sunday, like 1, and I didn't get there until like 5, and it was just ridiculous. And then like, so I was finally there, and at like 6 or something, boyfriend comes over and we go to the mall, or we picked him up or something finally after I was ready. And then we went to the mall and we were gonna watch a movie, but then or like eat at a restaurant, but then we were just like, okay, what do you want to eat? And I was like, I don't know, what do you want to eat? Like, you pick, you know, the usual. And then we ended up eating at this like teriyaki chicken place thingy, like in the Burbank shopping center. And after we just like walked around, and he bought me a flannel, like a shirt. It was a girly one. And yeah, so that was my Valentine's Day. And I don't get Valentine grams because I don't go to school. Well, I do, but it's not like regular school, so we don't really have like Valentine's Day grams or like a homeroom. We don't, yeah. But that's okay. Like, I got candy and cookies. Mauricio, Bobbert, whatever you would like to be called. Wow, really? Your question of the week? When I go to the bathroom, I usually blank. Really? That was your question? I don't know. I go to the bathroom and I do my business. You know, I take care of business. I wash my hands. I leave. I don't know. I just, like, go to the bathroom like normal people. Well, I don't know what you guys do, but it's what I do. Okay, for my question, what is your favorite season? Because seasons are changing, the weather, daylight savings, and now we get an extra hour, or we lost an hour, but we get an extra hour of daylight, which is why it is 6 p.m. and still light outside instead of being dark. And why am I moving my hands like this? Bobbert, see what you do. My phone went off. It was Twitter. Okay. Yeah, what's your favorite season? I keep looking at the screen again. I gotta fix this. Okay. Your favorite season. Mine would have to be spring or winter. Sprinter. Because sprinter. Because I don't like it hot. Like I sweat and I freak out because, like, I don't know, I guess it's because, like, my hair, they like stick to my face, and it's just like, ugh, like, I hate sweating in public. That's my thing. So sprinter is my favorite season. There was a little lad, and he fancied his belly button. One day he was just observing his belly button, and his mum told him, if you don't leave your belly button alone, the belly button monster is gonna come and take your belly button. The little boy did not believe his mum when she said this, so he kept fancying his belly button, kept observing it, he loved his belly button. He was in the bath, fancied his belly button. He was drinking orange juice. He wondered what would happen if orange juice just came out of my belly button. What would happen? What? So then, that night, after he had observed his belly button many times, he got a visit from the belly button monster. When this belly button monster came in through his window, he was like, who are you? And the belly button monster was like, I'm the belly button monster. And he's like, I thought the belly button monster didn't exist. And he's like, well, I'm the belly button monster. I do exist. And then he took his belly button, and then the little boy, he drank some orange juice the next morning, and it came out of his belly button. And then the little boy promised never to touch his belly button again, and he was belly buttonless. So the holiday I chose was Thanksgiving. Because my birthday is sometimes on Thanksgiving. It's November 27th, so it's like sometimes. And 2 Thanksgivings ago, not the one before, but the one before, we went to this like church thing. Like, well, it was, my brother goes to these meeting thingies, yeah, and they had like a potluck, and so we went and we brought, my mom makes fruit salad, she always makes it, and well, she moved, so like this Thanksgiving I was motherless, but it's okay. We went to this church potluck thingy, and she made it right. We're all having a good time, you know, getting our food and blah blah blah, and then we smelled like something's burning, and we're like, what is that? And then it was like people were kind of starting to leave, so we like they were walking out, like we were in this other big room, and next to us was like the sanctuary thing with like the pews, and then we saw smoke, like somebody set it on fire, and we were like, oh my gosh, ah! So like we left and everyone went outside, and people were like trying to figure it out. We called, you know, fire people, and yeah, and then my mom runs back inside to the room, and she's like, I have to get my fruit salad, like there's still some left, I don't want it to go to waste. And yeah, like she didn't want the bowl that we used to like burn. Like it wasn't even like that huge of a fire, but like still, that was weird. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?